All right, you see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tonight, now let's review what we have, right? So we already complete the whole thing in here on the top level here, the topology. So we already confirm uh, headquarter and the remote colo. We have internet connectivity, right? And also we already fell over between and all the redundant. So one is the Verizon internet go down, is to be automatic failover to the Comcast, and then either headquarter or either remote office. Everything's working fine. So now the remote office here, as you can see from the topology here, so we just only have one WAN link go through the MPLS, right? So now the company is concerned about what if something the backbone in here is some like disaster again, any issue or something like that, and then the circuit go down. So and then everything in here, especially if you have a data replicator between, like your primary data and secondary data in here, if you have a replicator between, two data center, right? Everything is going to be broke. Agree?
Mm-hmm.
So now, since we not rely in the same one company, so now same thing again from the colo side in here. So we're going to be order another circuit from the Comcast. Now, and this type of circuit is just a straight like a VPLS compared with the MPLS. Okay, but the MPLS everything is to have to go through their backbone. It's the VRF in here. So it's something that we need to label it. But that is down the road. I can show you something if we have a chance to do the MPLS. But now for the VPLS, it's more simple. Okay, the Comcast VPLS they can bring the fiber and dedicate host to host. So that is that belong to this customer. That they're not using the VRF to separate, the isolate the traffic, between from different customer. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
so so from VPLS, it's very dedicate. It's only this circuit, is for this company ABC for this demo. Okay. So now we now this lab in here. So we tonight we're going to be same thing again from the fresh. So we order the service. The circuit has been wired. It's coming to the data room. Now we plug into the router in here, in our H router in here, our WAN router, we call the VBS router in here. So the top one in here is MPLS router. So we have a VPS router in here via the Comcast. Okay. All right. So let's check it out. Let's straightforward in here. So first thing we jump into this. First thing in here also you can see this is F1/1, right? Yeah. I'm not sure last time because we tried to using. Remember here we tried to using the MPLS VLAN, but then somehow for this lab, we run out the memory issue, something like that. We cannot like assign like a VLAN. You know what I mean? So we have to be used to layer 3 interface, something like that, if I remember. Yep. So maybe we just change it also in here. Let me delete this one here first. Hold on. So let's delete this one first. This link. So we're going to add this link back with the layer 3. So this is going to be layer 3, this one. So we're matching, relabel again, we set the label. Yeah, okay. So now we have a layer 3 and layer 3 interface. Put temporary put in here first for spanning tree. All right, so all right, so now in the console in here, all right, so we re-enter again. So now we're in the code switch 2 in here. So we're looking for this F0/1. So we're going to be just go ahead and F0/1 in here. This is the normal assign the IP address. You can put the description also. This is connect to. You can say in here you can put the host name in here also, or you can just put this as a VPS router or something like that. Just easy enough. Then we're going to assign the IP address. So if this sign here we're using dark4. All right, so let me see here. I just want to know again. You show IP interface first. Great. So we were using the host IP here. Okay, we use the dark3. All right, so we're going to be matching in here again. So this is IP address is going to be 10.100.4.4. Okay, so if you want to use the /24, that's fine. So we put the 24. Okay, we're going to be say speed 100, hard coding, full duplex, no shutdown. All right, so we bring it back in here. So now we go back to the VPS router. So this is the VPS router. Oh no, this is MPLS router. Hold on, we make sure we have to be correctly. Why we have two here? Let me remove this one. So we are in the VPS router. Yeah, this is the VPS router. All right, so the VPS router in here again. So this is refresh, turn on. You know, it's like no configuration, right? Even we can in here. Yep, we have the verify. You see the interface is showing down in here. So we go with config key here, and then we're going to be select F0/1. Okay, so this is the, you can put the description again. This is the connect to core switch 2, something like that. You see, then you can assign the IP address first in here, 10.100. Say dark4, because this is dark4. Maybe I want to use this is like the next IP. Let's say dark5. Okay, so speed 100, duplex full, no shutdown. Okay. All right, so it's up. So just verify quick, so it can be ping the neighbor. The code switch 2, 10.100.4.4. So we should get replies. Thank you. All right, so now we finish this link in here, right? So now we configure this one. So go back to here again. So this is going to be F0/0. Okay, so we can put a description in here. This is connect to remote. You see the remote. Say this is the LA VPS router. You see something like that. You can put IP address in here. Now we're going to use the select 192, so we can isolate from our private IP address. Normally our IP address is start from 10.100, right? So we try to isolate from our private IP address, the corporation, you know, the IP address, the real IP from 10 network. So now we select 192. It just say this is like for vendor or something outside. All right. So when we see 192, we know already automatic. When we check the routing, when we see 192, we automatically know if this is a VPLS address. So 192, 168 in here with dark1, with dark5, so dark0. Okay. So we're going to say speed again in here 100, duplex full, no shutdown. So we bring it up. So now we should have a two interface up now here. All right. So now we're waiting for this one. This is the LA, the VPS router. So we go into here. All right. So we just go quick in here again. This is the F0/0. We want to be IP address 192.168.1. Since we're using dark5 in here, so we do dark6 in here. Okay, should be simple enough. So we can do same thing again, split 100. Duplex full. Okay, so no shutdown again. All right. All right, so this is up now, all the IP interface, right? So now, before we turn on the BGP, so and also in here, let's set up this one also. Let me see what is the host one in here. Let's go back to, okay, this one is 1/2. Let's try the 1/2. Let me see, maybe this one we can do some demo here. Do we have that switch to? Yeah, this is switch to here. Let's see what happened here. Because we don't have a layer 3 unless you want to do, because remember we turn off this switch here, we turn off the layer 3. So let me see, show VLAN switch. Yeah, so we have a couple VLAN in here. Let's see, hopefully we take it in here. I just give you example. So for example, in here, we're going to say VLAN, right? So we can say 800. We start from 800. Say VLAN 800. We're going to name it is a VPLS VLAN. You see? Oh, we take it. Okay. So, all right. So now when we go back it out again, let me show again. Show VLAN brief. Do we have 800? Ah, see, that is the problem. Still won't take it, no? Still run out of memory. Something. Yep, it still failed to store. Okay. Then let's remove this one again then, because we have no choice. So let's remove this link. So we're going to be reset again this ring in here. We're going to using the layer 3. So let's go, we're using the layer 3. All right. So let's go back to our console here. All right. So since we have the layer 3 here, so we could just go to config key. This is F0/0. We're going to say description in here. This is connect to the VPLS router. So we're going to be assigned the IP address. Let me see what is the host IP in here. Do show IP interface brief. Do show IP interface brief. Do we have IP here? Oh, yeah, we're using that one. Okay then. Okay. We do, okay, that's it. So, yeah. Let me hold. So IP address, we're going to say 200. So we're going to start 1, 255.255.255.0. Oh, did I type mistake here? Oh, I'm missing 10. Okay. So now speed 100, duplex full, no shutdown, exit out. Okay, exit out. So now we go back to here now, go to the VPLS router. So this we're going to be say F0/1. We're going to be description in here. This is connect to, okay, LA switch. That's it. Just only one switch there. Okay. So let's put IP address in here, 10.200.2. Since we're using .6 in here, so let's focus in 6 also. Okay, we're going to put speed 100, duplex full, and no shutdown. Okay, now we show a quick IP interface brief. Yeah, now we have a both is up and up, right? So we can do quick here, just verify do we have a connection. We ping the call switch, yep. And then how about the other side? The other side should be 1.6 should be 1.5, right? Let me see. No, 190, 192, 168.1.5. Beautiful. Okay. So now from the layer 1, layer 2, we already configure even the layer 3, the IP address. So Now we already configure all the basic, IP assignment on each router interface. Okay, so now we're going to be set up the BGP now, all right? Because we need to set up because we need to share the network, advertise through the BGP with the Comcast VPLS circuit back to the between the headquarter and the remote colo. Okay, so now in this case, we start from here. Then we all the way from left to the right. So let's go back to the left. The first one is the code switch 2 in here. So let me see what is the IP address again in here. We have dark. Wait a second. We have dark 3 in here. Why assign a dark 4 in here? Sometimes here. Let me see. Hold on. Show IP interface brief. Yeah, this is dark 4. Yeah, I should be dark 3 here. How about the other one? Let's move this one to here. Yes, I'm confusing. And then the VPLS dark 5. This is dark. I would like to use dark 3 in here. No, let me change quick in here. We should be okay. So let's change it again in here. We want the IP address 10.100.4.3. Okay, should be fine. Exit out. Now we have to, let me see, show run section. What is this BGP? Okay, so now we go to config key. So now we go into the BGP configuration. So we grab this one in here, we copy and paste in here. So same thing again, we're using the neighbor command. So now the neighbor command should be 10.100.4 should be dark 5, right? Let's verify. Yeah, dark 5. Okay, so the 4 dark 4. Wait a second, 4 dark 5. Yeah, 4 dark 5, this one here. Okay, so now we go back to here. So what is the remote for this guy? So this should be 65005. That's good. We hit enter. All right. So now we can put description too. This is a description. BGP is connect to LA. No, not LA. This is because this is we're in the same site, same office, same location in there. So this is just a VPLS router, something like that. Okay, and then we exit out. Now we show IPBGP summary. Okay, so we show IPBGP summary. So now it's active now, it's waiting now, it's sending the hello package now to the neighbor. So try to form once we have configured the BGP on the other side too, on this side. Okay, so we go back to config in here. So this is the new router. We know we don't have a BGP, right? So now we're using the router command. So we BGP 65005. So this is the AS number for this router. So now we're going to be saying neighbor 10.100.4.3. So what is the remote AS again for this side? So this one should be 6502. All right, so we grab this one again. Okay, so now we put the description again in here. This is the BGP connect to core switch 2. Okay, now we have a neighbor command in here. So now we want to do another command for the MPLS, no, not MPLS, but the VPLS. So 10.192.168.1 dark, right? Dark 1 shall be this one. So what is this IP in here? Show IP interface quick. dark 6. So we go back to here. So this is dark 6. The remote AS, it should be 65006. And then we're going to be put the neighbor description again in here. This is BGP, description BGP connect to, this is LA VPS router. Okay, so now when you go back to IP show BGP again in here, you see, now we have a BGP up now, you see, between in here, all right? So BGP is up in here. Now look at that. This router now is automatically received the 14 already. So we received the 14 prefix, so the network from here, right? So when you show IP BGP in here, you see, this is all the network is learning from the core switch 2. You see, this is all is learning from here. And also, you see, it's learning, look at that, it's learning the network from this backbone. Okay. So make sure later on, so we need the testing. It's not having a looping. Okay. Just be careful. When we have a redundant in here, we might have a looping. Like we call it a routing looping. We don't know yet. Okay, so because now this router, you see this router, everything that learn the whole network is from the core switch 2, and the core switch 2, everything is learning because from the MPLS. Okay, so now just be aware for now. All right, so now we go back now. So we finish up in here. So let's go back to this side in here right now, right? So we go to the config key router, BGP 65006. Oh wait, typo. And then we're going to be say neighbor 192.168.1. Let's go back to the neighbor. What is our neighbor here? IP. Show IP interface brief. It's dark 5. So we'll go back to here. This is dark 5. So the remote AS is a 65005 on the bottom here. All right, so hit enter. So we put the description again in here. This is the BGP connect to, this is headquarter, okay? This is the headquarter. So you can say headquarter VPLS router. Okay, just like that. This is up already. All right, so it's up already. Now, one is this is up, and also it's learning now. Everything is propagate. You see, show IP BGP again in here. Show IP BGP here. Show IP BGP. Yep. You see, it's learning everything again. Okay, so this is learning now. All right, not worry about yet now. So from this side now, we keep going now. So we're going to go back again. So this is the, wait a second. Wait a second. Look at that here. Wait a second. So now this is another challenge in here. So this is another challenge. Because remember, we don't have a BGP in here. Right? We don't have a BGP in here. So we're using the router and stick in here. So we have a trunk in here. Okay, we have a trunk port in here. All right. So maybe because this is the infrastructure here, because we have no choice, because we're not using the layer 3 in here. So we have to using the router and stick again in here. Okay, let's see what we can do here, right? So what we can do, first thing we have to fix this one first. So let's remove this thing again. All right, that's just not good. Okay, so let's do like this. Let's remove this one first. Okay, can I delete this one? Yeah. Let's go back again from here. Go to here. Let's say this is 1, 2. Okay. So now we go back to here to switch. And we have to configure as a trunk port. So configure key. Then interface F1/2. So remember, we have to say switch, right? We have the installation. First thing we have to say mode, no, trunk, because we want the trunk escalation with a D. Once you hit enter, and then we have the switch port again. We have the mode to change it to trunk. You see, switch port trunk. You see, now this one here is become a trunk port. Okay, instead like access port. Okay, so now we have a trunk port in here, right? So now, let me see. So we have a trunk port. So we're using F1/1 in here. So we have one IP address and also. So let's say let's exit out here first. Show IP interface brief. Let's see. We're using where is the one of one? Okay, so it should be VLAN. What is the VLAN that 101? Oh, we're using the VLAN. Oh, let me see again. Show VLAN suite. I think it's we're using the default by last time, if I remember. That is the F1/1, F1/1. Oh, because it's not in here, right? Because it's the trunk port, right? F1/1, yeah, not in here. Let's do show interface trunk port. Show interface trunk port. So yeah, it is interface trunk port. Now we see we have a three interface trunk port, but what is the BGP here? IP BGP summary. So what is the IP that we form? Oh no, yeah, we don't have a BGP also. So I think the gateway is pointed to here. But then now, if we have the gateway in here, but now we have to come back again. We need to set up a HSRP. Oh, your background is too
Sorry.
loud. Okay, so we have to use the SSRP in here to fail over between the gateway. Okay, so let's review first. So we have more configuration in here, you see. It sounds like it's not perfect. We have a lot of things to do, but it says that is fine. So since we have using the same label in here, F0/1, F0/1, let's go back to the VPS router in here. So exit out here first. We show IP in the very brief. Wait a second. F0/1. No, not this router. We have to go back to the MPLS router here. The VPS MPLS router, do we have it in here? This is the cat coder. Okay, we don't have it. All right, let me cancel it. This one here. All right, so this is the this is MPLS router. Show IP interface brief. We should have a set interface. Yep, you see for the router. Okay, that's easy now. Show run. We just show run. Okay, we copy out. And we do just modify. Instead, like we configure each by one. Okay. So now we grab this one here just for temporary. So we have all here. Okay, from here. So we copy this one out. So we copy this one out. We copy this one out. Let's put in the notepad. Hold on, let me try to bring the notepad. Okay. All right. So now in here. Okay. Dark two. Okay. So now we need to modify now. We have one in here, right? Let me see. This is that's the problem. See, if we don't have a layer 3 in here, now it's become a complicated, Oh, okay. Because maybe we don't have maybe this company doesn't have a money yet, okay, to upgrade, but we can do it later. All right, so we can anytime we can put a router in here, whatever, or maybe we get better switch in here to make a layer 3. But now we leave it as it what we have now for the hardware component. We have no choice. So but we still want to make it work. So that is a challenge, for our network engineer, right? Okay. So let's see how we can do it. Let's go back again in here. So I think this is one in here, right? So let me go back to where is the switch again in here? Make sure we in the this is switch here. So what is this here? Or the VLAN using using that one. So let's go back to here now. This is the so this is the router. This is MPLS. Now we need to duplicate to here, but with the different IP. So we're going to be in the same. Oh, this is dark one. This is dark two. Because we want to use in the same network then, because we point in the same gateway. That's not good. Yeah. So we have to change it now in here. So we need to change it dark one. We cannot use dark two. All right. So we cannot use dark two since we have no IP address anyway in here. So okay. So first we need to modify this one first. So don't get confused. So let's modify this one first. This should be dark one. Okay. So we have to be in the same subnet because the gateway. All right. Same subnet. Okay. So now we go back to here. So since we dark two, dark one, and then we use dark three here. All right. So we just change it to dark three. So we're using the dark three. Dark three. This is each VLAN IP address. So this is dark three, and then this is the VLAN 50, dark three. All right, just verify again. We have no IP address correctly. The labels /0/1/1. Yep, correctly. And then we're going to create a set interface. This is a tag to VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30, VLAN 40, and VLAN 50 with the IP address .3, .3, .3, .3, .3 correctly. Okay, one is all good in here. So we highlight all, right click, we copy first, and then go back to here, and then we go back to make sure we have the correct in this one. Okay, the MPLS, no, the VPLS, because we don't want to override the MPLS. So just don't by mistake, make sure the name correctly. Okay, so this is the VPLS. So now we're going to config T. All right, so we're going to copy and paste. Just make sure again, this is LA VPS router. Now before you copy and paste here. Oh, come on. Did I copy it? Copy. Right click. Yep. Beautiful. You see? So now we exit out in here. Show IP interface brief. You see, we have everything. Okay, this is we have a router and stick now between in here. So now same thing in here. So if you go back to the switch here, here we should be able to ping. You see, 10.200.10.3. Yep, beautiful. .4. Oh no, should be 20.4. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, should be 20.4. Oh, is that right? VLAN 200. Oh no, dark. Yeah, it should be dark 3. Oh, sorry, double mistake. Should be dark 3. Yes. Okay. So now, see now this guy in here is perfect now. Go back to the MPS. No, we go back to here. So the VPS router in here. So this is beautiful. So let's do right first. Make sure we take everything. Make sure. We save the configuration first. Okay. So, yep. In here. Okay. So now, once we have finished here, right? But we still need to fill the gateway. Let me see the gateway because we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So for example, we need to use the HSRP for failover the gateway. Let's go back to what is the default gateway again for here. The core switch, like show IP route. So we can find out show IP route in the layer 2. So what we set up. So is it the 10.2? Okay, we're using 10.2. 10.2. So we put in here. Okay, so 10.2. Do we have 10.2 in the MPLS router here? 10.2. Show IP in the pretty brief. 10.2. Yeah, this one. So the VLAN.10. Okay, so now 10. So this is 10.2. Okay, this is 10.2, right? So we are in this router. Hold on. So if we move it to here, say for example, config key here, interface for this one, hit enter. All right, can we use the standby in here? Do we have this command? Stem. Yeah, we have a standby. Yep. Okay. All right. So we need to modify again now in here. Just for example, this is the VLAN. This is the VLAN here. Let's do before we should stop in here. But let's go back to the let's take the one configuration in here because we don't have an IP address, right? This is confusing. See, if we don't have a special like that for your inventory for your IP address schema, no. So that's why like everything right now is the like brimstone. So we have nothing. So we should have a design first, the IP address, right? Okay, let's just let me see. We still have a 1 minute 29 left in here. Let's do just only for one VLAN, and then before we cut off the demo for tonight. So and then we come back to finish up from the next lab, you know. So what we are right now. So we are in the VLAN 10. Okay, so we are in the VLAN 10. So we're going to say this is a standby ID for VLAN 10. So we're going to be IP address in here, right? So what is the IP for the VLAN 10? Should be 10.200.10. Let's say we're using the 255. Just for now, just for demo. We take the last one, 254. Okay, the last IP address, 254. Just for demo. Okay, so it's normally the gateway should be .1, something like that. But in our lab in here, we on purpose now, our gateway is set it up 10.254. All right. So just make sure when we do the subnetting that we do correctly. Anyway, this is for demo. Okay, I'm not sure this is a good practice or not. It should not. But anyway, all right, let's do it. Okay, so we put this one in here, 250.